Good morning, everyone. This is Jan from orJANics 50nRaw, and it's Friday, September, I think it's the 25th. It might be the 26th, I can't remember. And I'm here in the kitchen. I am making some more detox ice cubes for our family because everybody, well, not everybody, but almost all of us have gotten into putting some of these ice cubes into our water, and I'm out of my lime, which is very important for cleansing the liver and the kidneys and getting stones out of there and toxins out of there. You know, I went to the naturopath with Caden last Friday because he has a perpetually runny nose for many years, and I know it's allergies, I know it's dairy, I know it's wheat, and I took him because I wanted a more professional opinion, and she said the same thing. It's the gluten in the diet, it's the dairy, and to get those out of him. So she put him on a very high fiber diet, which he already is on, but she told him he couldn't eat any more dairy and no gluten, and just try and stay away from the meat. And she put him on a probiotic, which was interesting. She said this probiotic blend was made by a man whose son was autistic, and through his research he found that the kids that are autistic are really lacking a lot of bacterial flora. In fact, let me get it. You can actually find this online. It's called, I'll show you in just a second, Bowel MGRX, and it's by Well Treatments. I'm going to show you guys. See this? You can Google welltrients.com, and you can actually find this on there for actually much less than I paid for it. And it has all of this different strains of beneficial bacteria. And so even though I had him taking probiotics, and of course he drinks his kombucha, she wanted me to put him on this because it has different strains in it. So he's taking that a couple times a day, and then he's taking this sinus chi for his sinuses. But what I found was really interesting was I was talking to her about a friend of mine who has very high blood pressure, and she said that blood pressure is very easy for her to treat, that she can actually fix somebody's blood pressure in a couple weeks, which I have seen in my studio. That a lady went to see her, had high blood pressure, was on 3 blood pressure medications, and by changing her diet and taking these herbal supplements, I don't know what she gave her, but her blood pressure is very normal, like 115/70. She's down to 1 blood pressure medication, and she's being weaned off that. And then I was telling her my friend has a lot of anxiety attacks, and she said that when somebody's having anxiety attacks, it's the liver. Your liver is so clogged up with stones, and it causes anxiety. You get, and once you get your liver flushed and cleaned out, that those anxiety attacks go away, and you don't need that medication anymore. And she said that your liver can hold between 2,000 to 3,000 stones. Wow, that's a lot. And she said your kidneys can hold between 200 to 300 stones. So, I mean, we have these livers and kidneys that are just full of stones, and they're so plugged up that our bodies are not able to purify the blood properly, or they're just not functioning well. It's terrible what we do to our body, and we do it very ignorantly. We don't know. Most people don't even know that their livers can get stones in them and get all plugged up. But the lemon and the lime in the morning with some good water is very good at keeping those kidneys clear and the liver clear. You know, so you guys gotta take care of that liver and kidney. I mean, Kidneys they're very, very important for our detox. Everything we put in our body, guess what's got to take care of it? The garbage, the liver, and the kidneys have to take care of all the garbage that we put in our bodies. But she said, you know, Jen, she said, people come in and see me, and she said, I can fix them, but if they don't change their diet, I can't help them at all. She said it's all in the diet. She said it's all diet related. She said if they're willing to change what they eat, say no to processed foods. I'll show you the list of stuff that she told us, and it's everything that we know. But it's always good to hear it from somebody else, you know. I guess paying for it makes it more valuable information. I don't know. So here you go. This is her diet. She said no fried foods, no caffeine, no MSG, no artificial sugars, no omega-6s. Omega-6s do cause inflammation. Gluten, no dairy, no sodas, no high fructose juice, and no bread because it's got bromine in it. And she said all of those things elevate your CRP and your homocysteine and your lipo. I can't read that word. Now over here what she said to eat are red palm oil, olive oil, grapeseed oil. You can cook with coconut oil and eat, of course, sea salt, Himalayan salt, brown sugar, honey, maple syrup. So we've been trying really hard. Actually, Caden is not the problem, getting him to follow this. It's Daddy. Daddy feels sorry for him and says, it's okay, son, you can have an ice cream or you can have a piece of bread every once in a while. And Daddy and Caden like to go out to eat a lot together because they love each other a lot. And Caden loves to be with Daddy. And when they go out, they're just eating, you know, fried foods and cheese, and, you know, that's what Mexican food is all about. So, but he's done really good this week. I've been learning how to make him gluten-free meals and dairy-free meals. Actually, the dairy-free is harder than the gluten-free because of the cheese. Well, I did buy some vegan cheese for him, which was awful. Just awful. I don't even know how they can sell it. I don't even know how they could be in business. The cheese is horrible. Don't like the almond milk. We're not milk drinkers, so we used to drink rice milk, so I switched him over to that so he can have his rice milk. And she said it was important for him to take a tablespoon of flaxseed and a tablespoon of chia seed every morning, and that's just to, you know, cleanse out the bowel, the intestines. So yeah, that's what we're doing. And it's all in the food you eat. How you feel is all in the food you eat. Pain, joint pain can go away. Mucus, yeah, coughing, everything. It's all in the food you eat. And you know, it's flu season, you guys. And if you haven't been taking your vitamin D all summer long, it's time to start taking your vitamin D, or get your levels checked and see where you're at with your vitamin D, because vitamin D has been proven to be more effective at fighting the flu than the flu vaccine. So that's something you really want to make sure you're not deficient in. Vitamin D deficiency can cause achy bones, depression, osteoporosis, so much more. Every cell in your body needs vitamin D. You don't want to be deficient in it. So we're, you know, revving up our vitamin D intake right now, because there's a lot of people that are getting sick right now. They're getting their colds, they're getting the flu, they're getting horrible coughing, ugh, gross. Ugh. So, you know, and we have a church, we're always shaking hands and hugging, and a lot of these kids have got really bad colds and runny nose, and so get your vitamin D loaded up. It's going to be really important at helping get you through the winter healthy. And you can't just take it when you're sick. It's too late then. You have to start now takes about 8 weeks for your vitamin D level to be optimum, which to me, in my opinion, optimum vitamin D level is above 50. So you want to get it there. Well, I'll be back to you guys. I want to show you guys something that I did the other day when I find it. And so I'll be talking to you. Bye-bye.